Just a quick note before this free video. If you click like and subscribe, I'd be very thankful. MJF and Mistico, man, it was amazing. You know, I got to say one thing about this show.
Great song there for Mistico.
I'm not saying I didn't like it, but I do think that what WWE did with Worlds Collide, where they had all of those video packages and history, and they tried to explain to people who didn't watch Lucha what this was all about, they did a far superior job because there was none of that whatsoever on this show. And on our board, okay,
but they had done videos for Mistico for weeks.
I know, but you know what? On our board, people were like flabbergasted at how over Mistico was. Like, they couldn't believe it. And
he's usually not that over on Fridays either.
Well, you know what? I mean, this guy is a big freaking deal, is what he is.
Well, I mean, a lot of that was, some of that was MJF, and some of it is just, again, this is not the usual crowd that comes to see Mistico. So it's just like, but to those people, you know, that come 2-3 times a year, Mistico is the biggest star there.
Yes, he had his entrance.
Mistico and Máscara Dorada. You know, yeah.
This place went wild for his entrance. They're singing his song at the top of their lungs.
Yeah, nobody sings entrances on Fridays.
He just came across as like a mega all-time superstar here.
Oh no. He came over. He came out like legitimately like, you know, Bruno Sammartino or Stone Cold or Hulk Hogan. That, you know, that strong, like, you know, bigger than a John Cena, bigger than a Cody Rhodes. I mean, you know, you'll get people who sing the songs of Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes and all that in WWE and everything. But that's, you know, like, this was not just the singing. This was the entire match. Like, it was just ridiculous how, you know.
Well, Max also did a great job with his USA singlet, and he got a lot of heat, and he was playing it up big and spitting in the guy's face, and MVP's on the outside screaming at him to stop fucking around, but he kept fucking around the entire match, and every time he did, Mistico would make a big comeback, and finally at the end, MJF flees, and Mistico goes after him. MJF is acting like he's going to walk out. But he goes for La Mystica on the stage, and MJF hits him with the tombstone, runs to the ring to win via countout, but Mistico makes it back in. And then Mistico goes for La Mystica in the ring. MVP takes the ref. Max taps. Mistico lets go. Max then hits a foul. The referee turns around to count. Mistico kicks out, so Max just fouls him again right in front of the ref for the DQ. And afterwards, he unmasked him, got a lot of heat. I presume they're building... I don't know if they're going to actually do mask versus hair, but certainly seemed like they're setting up for a big match here, a mask involved.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you do mask versus hair. He ain't losing his hair. And
why?
Mistico certainly.
He can lose his hair.
How much money did he spend on this hair?
Well, it grows back. I mean, it's not like if he cuts it off, it's not going to grow back. I mean,
maybe if he wants to do it, if it's on his bucket list, I guess he could do it.
Losing his hair to Mistico in a mask match at Arena Mexico.
That's
a pretty big match, dude.
That's an anniversary main event.
Well, who knows? Maybe they'll do it. But they certainly looked like they were building to something here because we had no finish. We had an unmasking.
I did feel that they were. I did feel like it felt like they were going to do a rematch, you know, and makes sense to do it, and it'll draw. Yeah, this was like a super heated match, and just. But Mistico's entrance was incredible. I mean, he's always like really over on Friday, but this was a totally different. You know, Friday it's like the expected thing. You know, he didn't do nearly as much as he does on Fridays in the ring. You know, this was just basic get heat. You know, Fridays he's out there, you know, basically trying to be Mistico and, you know, give the people who come to see Mistico all the, you know, the million T. Harrises and, you know, from every position and La Mystica at the end. You know, I mean, that's the typical Friday night formula. And this was very different. But yeah, I mean, it was more heated than a Friday match, and Most Friday matches are that for Mistico are always incredibly heated.
Are you one of those youngsters today who listens to Spotify? I don't even know what it is. But I do know this. All of our podcasts are available at Spotify. You can head up right now and sign up. The easiest way to do so, f4wonline.com/Spotify. And for just $9.99 per month, you can listen to 84 podcasts on any given month. 84! 2 to 3 podcasts every single day covering pro wrestling and mixed martial arts. And if you think about $9.99 per month, that's just pennies per day. So check it out today on Spotify. That's f4wonline.com/Spotify. f4wonline.com/Spotify.